Hello everybody, and welcome back to yet another exciting figure review. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and tonight we'll be taking a look at the Qfig Disney Gargoyles Demona. You can see Demona on the front of the box here, looking really stylized, looking really cool. She's in a nice action pose. This is 99. Not sure what that means, but maybe that's just the number of the figure in the lineup. Really cool stuff. You can see right here, nice kind of glamour action shot of Demona here. 99 again. You can see a nice banner here, which is really cool. You see Demona there. You can see a background with the kind of gargoyles on top of what looks like some sort of building or castle, presumably in Manhattan. Disney Gargoyles, Demona. Then you got all that legal stuff. You can see the price tag here for how much I paid for it on clearance. So it was like $19.95, so roughly 20 bucks after tax. I can only imagine how much this was without the clearance price tag. You can see a nice glamour shot of Demona there. On top of the box it says Disney Gargoyles Qfig, and you can open this up to reveal like this big huge poster image. I gotta put it on the side just so you guys can see this nice little poster image of the figure, looking really cool. I do like that. But that pretty much wraps up the box. So without further ado, I'm gonna get Demona unboxed and we'll take a closer look at the figure. Alright, here we have Demona out of the box, looking really cool. I like this sort of diorama aesthetic of the figure here with this little perch that she's on. It looks like she's on top of Castle Wyvern, getting ready to double-cross humans and gargoyles alike. Looking really cool. Like, even this little bit of Wyvern Castle that they have here. Like, it looks really good. You know, they could have just made it very generic, but the fact that they dry brushed it and took the time to make it look withered like an actual castle is really cool. Just turning the figure around here. Like, you can see all these little cracks and crevices, bumps, for this being an old castle in Scotland. Really cool. Then we actually take a look at Demona here. Demona, pretty cool. I feel like they didn't do as much detail on Demona like they did for Castle Wyvern, or the piece of it that we get here. But she still looks cool. She's got that stylized look. She does have her sort of white kind of garb here that she wears. Cover her breasts and cover her lady parts there. In this nice kneeling pose, she's got her claws out ready to scratch somebody. But she's also reeling up a punch, if you can see that. Got her claws out, ready to strike, but she's also reeling up a punch. Very dynamic, very awesome pose. She's also got little bits of like gold jewelry. She's got like an anklet, I guess you could call that. And then on her arm here, you can see she does also have another piece of jewelry. And then she's got her crown, really cool. Nice spiky hair. Like, I like the hair of her in this design. It looks really cool. And obviously they've took the time to really make it look nice. Wings, nicely spread out. You know, usually you got these figures and the wings are just kind of curled up on themselves. But the fact that they got her wings fully out, extended full to their wingspan, is cool. Turning the figure around, you can see the back. That hair comes down her back here, and you can see the sort of kind of blackish, grayish blue color of her wings. And you can see the tail coming up from underneath her little cloth there. Looks really cool, and I do like it. You know, it definitely fits within the style, and I think it's cool. If you look closely, you can see that they have defined little muscles, like especially here you can see in like her armpit. You can see kind of the armpit and kind of the breast sticking out. You can see the bend of her kind of thighs curling around her leg. Really cool. Even the fabric on her loincloth and on her sort of, I guess you would call it like a bra. You can see that sort of also done with like the wrinkles of like it flowing over her figure. Her face, like her face here, I don't know how I feel about that. Her face just kind of is very generic to me. it doesn't have very, like, it's not as dynamic as, say, the rest of the figure with her in this cool pose and her on Castle Wyvern, but her face just seems kind of generic, just this regular kind of meh woman face. But I think it does a great job of adapting the character from the TV show, but within this obviously stylized format. I think it's cool, I think it's awesome, and it's definitely one of my favorite pieces. There was a Goliath in this line, and it shows Goliath like growling as he's just awakened from being asleep as a gargoyle in the day. So that's really cool. I guess for comparison, we can move her back here, and we can bring in the Funko Pop of Broadway. He's eating his chicken, and he's looking really cool. So it's about the size of a Funko Pop, maybe taller, because she's like standing on top of like a piece of Castle Wyvern. And I just think it's cool. I love the dynamic nature of this figure. Also, the stylized proportions are cool, and definitely is at home with something like a Gargoyles collectible. If you actually move Demona down, you can actually see it says 99 again. Disney Gargoyles Qfig Demona Disney QM adult collectible. So yeah, your kids can't have this, man. No Demona Qfig for the little ones. But definitely, I think that's so cool. I love the fact that she's like sitting on top of Castle Wyvern. She's kneeling down. She's got her claws out. She's reeling up her fist. Her wings are fully extended. I feel like they hit all the stops with this. Even the castle is done with this nice dry brushing, and you know, it looks withered and awesome. Definitely, it's a fun little figure. All things considered, I love this figure. It's a very simple design, but I do love the dynamic nature of Demona getting ready to attack somebody. I love that it comes with like a piece of what I presume to be Castle Wyvern, and even Demona herself. It looks like she's ready to conspire against both humans and gargoyles alike, as she is one of the main villains throughout the Gargoyles series. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And with that, do take care, have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.